Hello there and welcome back to another DOIJRP LEO episode. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. You'll kind of see as you go along. So I can't wait to show y'all what we'll be doing. But let's begin. Matter of fact, this is going to be split into two episodes. So we're doing two things a little differently. One, we are going to be doing, where we pull over somebody for not doing any kind of bad driving, they're actually doing good driving, and we're going to give them a cash reward for it. Now, of course, we're not going to let them know straight off the bat, hey, you're doing great driving, yada yada yada. We're going to, let it go on a little bit, make them think they did something, kind of see how cooperative they are. The more cooperative they are, and, the less their background is, the more they'll get any cash reward. So we're going to try and give out a total of $10,000 today in Discord. And the second thing we're going to do is on normal traffic stops and maybe little arrests, like if someone has like a minor offense, they've committed some minor offenses that they might be arrested for, or ticketed for, cited for, whatever. We're going to go ahead and give them a quiz, and if they pass the quiz, then they get off. They get off pretty much scot-free with a verbal warning. And depending on how cooperative they are, before I let them know that, hey, here are your two options, you can either get cited, arrested, whatever, or you can take a quiz and potentially be let off with the verbal warning. If they're really cooperative, and if they do really well on the quiz, then we're going to give them an option to take a second quiz, again, depending on the offense or offenses that they have committed. And if then each question they pass, they will get a cash reward for it. Now it'll have 4 questions, so each question will be worth $250. We're not going to let them know that at the time. And from there, if they do that, then they can win up to $1,000. So let's go ahead and see if we can begin our patrol and get that stuff rolling. So yeah, hopefully we get some people that are cooperative and we'll later do this. That's what we're going to do today on today's shift, or I guess tonight's shift. So let's go ahead and begin. Yeah, let's do this. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be fun.
No, Zach Ryder?
Go ahead, single one.
We're all units going to be at station 3.
Unfortunately, code 14.
I want to back up the fire units radio.
Damn. Okay. Bravo 143 dispatch.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Bravo.
Bravo 143 dispatch.
Go ahead, 143.
Bravo 143 dispatch.
Go ahead, 143.
There we go. Showing on a 1011 on 68 with a black SUV. Unknown occupants not there is acquired. Close postal is going to be 703. Oop. Hold on. Alright. Exactly what I just said.
3 Charlie 230 dispatch. Stand by.
Commissioner at 10-1 when ready. Dispatch, can you hear me?
Bravo 143, can you 10-9 1011?
Show me on a 1011 with the black SUV. Nearest postal is going to be 703 on 68 just for the bridge. Note there to request at this time. Permission 10-1 when ready.
Oh, 44. Where did dispatch?
Go ahead.
Sarah, can you please step back in your vehicle?
Yeah, but you're taking fucking so long. Like, is this guy happening?
Hi, I'm Trooper Zach with the San Andreas State Police. Any ideas why I've stopped you this evening? Any ideas why I've stopped you this evening?
No.
You swerved a little bit as you were coming on
No,
this
I
road.
came off the road because I was trying to do something.
So you swerved and then came off the road. Yeah, so you swerved at first. Well, on the road.
I never swerved. I was coming off the road.
I saw what I saw when dash cam saw what I saw. So
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna need to see your license,
you
registration, and proof of insurance, please.
Yeah, because you literally flipped around and came after me, and I don't like when cops are following me. I don't know why you literally flipped around. I never did nothing wrong.
I need to see your license, registration, and proof of insurance, please.
Yeah, here you go.
Can you please confirm the name on that?
Pablo Suave.
Alright, so maybe I'll be right back with you.
Okay. No problem. Hi for radio be bumping though.
Jesus Christ, he's got a long ass history. Does he have any traffic priors? Does he have? No? Okay, he's got a fix-it ticket. 2 citations. So he's got a long ass. Oh my gosh. You know what? Like, he was really recent there at first. So what is this fix-it ticket for? Window tint violation, which he still has not yet fixed. But I think he's got like almost a month left on that. So I mean, his arrests are crazy. Attempted murder, possession of a illegal weapon, brandishing a weapon, failure to comply. He has no registered firearms, which is good. He has 3 inactive warrants, 2 failure to pay citation, 1 for kidnapping, and this guy's got, Mr. Swayze has quite the record. That is for sure. So he did stop at the stop was back there. He just stopped there. I don't know if that's because he saw me or not, but either way, we're going to encourage good behavior. He did pull over. There's something we can investigate about that, and then you know, I'm not. This might be the. This might be one of the you know. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and just close my door there. Alright, my door's partially open. Fucking hate that. Alright, here's your information back. What'd you pull over to do?
I had my earpiece in my ear and it fell out, and I'm trying to get it. It's under the cushion of the seat. Yeah.
Nice mask you got there.
I like it.
I do. It's nice. You going to a costume party? Nothing scares me, but I'm sure it'll scare someone.
Yeah.
So.
You sure about the dude that's standing behind you for LMG? Are you scared of him?
One dude with an LMG, that doesn't scare me.
Well, there's two.
I've had more than that thrown my way.
Okay.
I almost had an RPG heading right towards my head, so, you know.
What the fuck? Where were you now?
Actually, that one was in Iraq. Had a truck
shit.
coming at me, you know, in Afghanistan. That was all the time. They'll say we shouldn't pull out of that, but you know, whatever. Commander-in-Chief does what Commander-in-Chief wants, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I gotta admit, I did lie to you a little bit. The real reason I pulled you over is because you stopped at the stop signs over there and the stop walks over there. So you did very legal moves there. So I'm actually gonna give you a little bit of a cash reward for that. Alright.
For real?
Yeah, and considering that you pulled over to actually get your Bluetooth back in your ear, which honestly I don't know how it fell under the cushion if you know you got your mask on there, but hey, I mean,
Yeah.
Bluetooth can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I get it. So I'm gonna give you a little more staff for pulling over. So what's gonna be your pay button number, man?
407, man.
Alright.
Go. She needed that money too. I have to pay some. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for driving safe, man.
Thank you for protecting us in these streets.
Yeah, not a problem.
Oh my god,
there you go.
$500 about that? Wow.
You keep driving safe. You have all your information. So
Alright.
good luck keeping that earpiece in. I know I think it can be a pain sometimes.
Yeah.
So you enjoy the rest of your night and
Okay,
keep driving
thank you.
safe, right?
Yeah. I was heading to my business right now and I'm like, shit, now it's good. But okay. You too.
Alright, have a good one, man. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and let off here just like that. He's gonna be on his way. See, he just pulls off a little bit. Oh my gosh, I love that. Alright. So that's gonna call herself back 10-8, and yes. Hopefully Discord wants to not be shitty today. Bravo 143 to dispatch.
Go ahead, bro. 153.
Show myself code 410-8.
120.
Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I was wondering why Shadow stopped me about that. Alright, that's not too bad. So we will, depending on his history and all that, we will definitely... Oh my gosh, 07. Alright, and 07 CWF 03. Oh, Zulu Whiskey Frank. Or Foxtrot, I guess. Yeah. Traffic priors. David Lucas. Incidents. No traffic priors. No, can't do that. Okay, apparently I can't go to David Lucas. That was the name, David Lucas, search up the RO. No arrests. He said no warrants. Oh, clean record. Nice. We have some registered weapons. Bravo 143 to dispatch. One second. Show myself on a 1011 on a red sedan. Coupe. Crossing from the motel on 68. Nearest postal is going to be 714. Note there to Squire at this time. 10 warning when ready. Hey there, Trooper Zach with the San Andreas State Police. Any idea as to why I've stopped you today?
Not particularly, sir.
Oh, because as you were coming around that car, there was another car coming head on, you almost hit it. So I know times can be quite tricky sometimes, but
What did you say? Sorry, man. What happened?
As you were coming around, as you're passing that car, not that car, it's gone now, but the car over there, I don't think it stopped and waited for you. But as you pass the car over there... I
didn't pass on the left, I passed on the right a little bit. I know that you're not supposed to pass on the right, but he was going mid-turn, you know what I mean?
I saw you pass on the left, which is fine.
Was it the left?
Yeah.
I could have been the left.
Yeah, your timing was a little off and you almost hit the other car. But somebody needs to see your license registration and proof of insurance.
I got you. But did I hit the car?
You almost did.
Almost doesn't cut it.
It does for a traffic stop, my friend.
Here you go. Here's there's all that.
Can you confirm the name on that, please?
Yeah, it's David Lucas.
Mr. Lucas, do you have any weapons in your vehicle or on your person at this time?
I do. I also have...
I'm sorry, say it again? You said you also got your carry permits in the glove box? Awesome. Where are those weapons located at this?
They're in the glove box, the pistols in there, so don't freak out. I don't have any intention of hurting anybody. So I'm gonna move nice and slowly. You can see all that. Here's your concealed carry license, and you can. There's also all the gun information. It's registered to me.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Lucas. I'll be right back with the information.
Alright, take your time.
I do hate that. Alright, so he is very cooperative. So I think this is going to be a time where we are going to give him the option of either getting a small citation, just a very, well, actually we're not going to say small, we're not going to say the size of the citation. We want him to kind of think, oh my gosh, it's going to be a big citation. If so, then I'm going to think of what the citation is. I think it would be a little reckless driving, something like that. I don't want to do something insane. Honestly, if he says I'll take the citation, I'm just gonna give him some cash and be like, well, you know what, he's a very compliant. He has an absolutely clean record. I don't want to mess that record up. So let's go ahead and I just realized I only have one. But if he gets it all right, I think I'm gonna give him a bit of a cash reward as well. So let's go ahead and just get that ready in the wonderful app there. So yeah, let's go ahead and give him the options. He gave us all this information. We memorized it all. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, Mr. Lucas, I want to give you 2 options today. You can either get a citation, or you can take a quiz.
Nice.
If you pass the quiz, then you will get to go with nothing but a verbal warning. And if you pass it well enough,
what's passing?
I'd say all but 1 question correct.
All but 1? How many
If you
questions?
get all questions correct, you will walk out of here well, you can walk out of here if you want, but I wouldn't suggest abandoning your vehicle, as it might get towed. But you can then, drive out here, walk out here, run out here, however you like, with nothing but a verbal warning and a cash reward. So what's going to be your option? Are you going to go for option A, the citation, or are you going to go for option B, the quiz?
On a scale of 1 to 7, how hard would you say the quiz is?
Oh, I can't get that up ahead of time, my friend. There's some easy answers, there's some hard answers, but you look like a smart man, so
Okay. Fuck it, I'll go with the quiz.
Alright.
A little scared.
Alright, well, let's pull this up on the phone here. Should have taken that on a piece of paper, but didn't think to print it out. Alright, so the first question is going to be multiple choice. It is going to be, who was the first president of the United States? The choices are Donald Trump, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, or George Bush.
Oh, I skipped this weird. And George Bush, come on, he was what, 43rd, something like that, yeah. It's George Washington.
All right. Now the next one is not multiple choice. There are no choices at all. You just have to give me what you think your answer is. And this one is where it starts to get a little more complicated. This is the only non-multiple choice answer on this quiz. So are you ready for the question?
I think so.
Alright. What is the medical terminology for fainting?
Oh, come on, they went over this. No, can I get a hint?
I don't say I'm not a doctor. I just googled the answers here to make sure they were correct. So so it's
I don't know, man.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with an S. That's the only hint I can give you. You want to return back to this question a little bit later on?
Yeah, we'll come back.
All right. Now this one is another multiple choice
these
question.
are the multiple choice ones, right?
Yes. These are the multiple choice. I know, so do I.
These are the good ones.
The other ones always stress me out. Like, oh my gosh. So this one is, what is 37 multiplied by 21 divided by 3 multiplied by 10? Is it 2,590, 777, 5,982, or 5,980?
Can I grab a piece of note out of my car?
Yes, you can grab a piece of note.
Can I write this down?
Yeah, I'll let you try and add it up, as it is quite a long math problem there. Thank goodness it's not a long math problem.
37 times 21, right?
Yes, 37 multiplied by 21 divided by 3 multiplied by 10. It's what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Can I say that again? Hold on, I think I got some wax in my ears. Let me go and shake it out real quick. God, fucking Discord. Oh my gosh, this is great. Alright, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
It's divided by 3, right?
Yes, divided by 3, multiplied by 10.
Okay, what are the numbers? What are the for the equation?
The options are 2,590, 777, 5,982, or 5,980.
Ooh, I gotta go with A.
Alright. Are you ready for the next one? The next
Did I get that right?
We'll find out once the quiz is over.
Okay, next.
Alright, the next two are going to be a doozy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let me go and read it off for you. Good, look at the next one. No one's gonna fucking know. Oh my god, it's adding background from one of my characters. Alright, sorry, page, yeah, alright, so, the question is, who robbed the Blackwater Bank while the rest of Dutch Van Erlen's crew robbed the Lemoyne Bank? The answers are Davis Jones, Samuel King Lacker III, Leviticus Cornwall, and John Marston.
No, I know this. No! Hold on, okay, repeat the question.
Alright. Who robbed the Blackwater Bank while the rest of Dutch Van Erlen's crew robbed the Lemoyne Bank?
Can you repeat the people?
Absolutely. Your options are Davis Jones, Samuel King Lacker III, Leviticus Cornwall, or John Marston.
Oh, it's gotta be John Marston, right?
Is that your answer?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it.
I'm sorry, you're going with what answer?
I'm going with John. I'm going with my main man, John.
Alright, now we're on to the final question. Of course, we'll be returning back to the other one after this, unless you want to return to the one we would have to go back to now.
I think we should exchange that one for a different one.
Oh, nice try. Okay. What gang was the rival crew of the Vanderlyn gang? Was it O'Connor, O'Driscoll, O'Shea, Gray, or O'Neill?
O'Driscoll.
O'Driscoll, alright. So now we're going to turn it back to that one that needs to be stumped on a little bit there. What is the medical terminology for fainting? That is the question. That is the final question that you have to answer, and then...
Hold on. Can I phone a friend?
You know what? You've been so
speaker.
cooperative and so much fun. Absolutely, you can phone a friend.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna ring him up. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna bring him down here. I'm gonna put it on speaker. Okay.
All right.
Alright. So you can hear it. Okay. I'm just gonna make.
Oh my gosh, this is great. This is so great. Honestly, even if he's already got like 2 wrong, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and he's been so cooperative and so much fun. Even if he gets it wrong, I'm gonna let him go.
Alright.
Is your friend on the
Medical
phone?
terminologist. He's
Alright, better be answers then. So, are you ready to answer the question for your friend here, of which he has phoned you?
Yes.
Alright, the question is, what is the medical terminology for fainting?
Fainting. Fainting.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Can you give him the hint?
Hold on, I think I have a little bit of fuzz in my ear. Give me 1 second. Oh, goddamn Discord, this is a great episode. Oh, it's Trap Stop Quiz. Alright, can you hear me?
The man on the phone? Is he still with us?
My connection is, I'm going through a tunnel right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do 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 do.
Okay, so what are we looking at? The terminology for fainting?
Yes, what is the medical terminology for fainting?
Can you give him the hint?
Is that your answer?
What am I, in a game show? Yeah. That's final answer.
Am I in a game show? It is a game show.
Yes, it is. Alright, so I want to read through all the questions just to give you, just to make sure that I have your correct answers put down here. So, for the first question, who was the first president of the United States? Your answer, out of Donald Trump, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, and George Bush.
No, that was not
George
the answer.
Washington.
That was not. No, that was not.
You
No.
answered George Washington. Is this the answer you would like to stick with?
Yes, I want to stick with that answer.
Alright.
Hey, you good, bro?
For the question, what is the medical terminology for fainting?
Get
You
out of
called
here,
in
man.
your
We're doing a
friend.
game show.
Can I do a game show?
No, you can't do a game show.
Hey, can I pick up the phone now? I'm probably going to get dispatched here.
Yeah. Hangs the phone. Yeah, I'll hang it. I'm just sorry.
No problem. So, for the question, what is the medical terminology for fainting? You decided to phone a friend. And your friend answered for you, said sinoscope. Is... oh, I cannot speak English today. Is that the answer you're going to stick with?
He's the guy, so I have no better guess, so I'm going to stick with that.
Alright. For the next question, it was, what is 37 multiplied by 27 divided by 3 multiplied by 10? The answers were 2,590, 777, 5,982, and 5,980. You chose 2,590. Is that the answer you are going to stick with?
Yes, it is.
Alright. For who robbed the Blackwater Bank, while the rest of Dutch Vanderland's crew robbed the Lemoyne Bank? The answers were Davis Jones, Samuel Kinglacker III, Leviticus Cornwall, and John Marston. You chose John Marston. Is that the answer you want to stick with?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And for the final question, what was the rival crew of the Vanderland gang? Your choices were O'Connor, O'Driscoll, O'Shea, Ray, and O'Neill. You chose O'Driscoll. Is this the answer you want to stick with?
I think so.
Think so. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and submit it and put it into my computerized quiz score thing. So, for the first one, for who was the first president of the United States, your answer was George Washington. And that was correct. For your second question, what is the medical terminology for fainting? Your final answer was syncope. That answer was correct.
Yes.
For the third question, what is 37 multiplied by 21 divided by 3 multiplied by 10? That is a long one. Your final answer was 2,590. That one is correct. For the fourth question, who robbed the Blackwater Bank while the rest of Dutch van der Linde's crew robbed the Lemoyne Bank? Your final answer was John Marston. That was incorrect. The correct answer was Davis Jones. As, if you remember from your history, John Marston was robbing the Lemoyne Bank with the Van der Linde gang. All but lonely Mr. Jones.
Oh, I think I remember that.
And for the final answer, or the final question rather, what gang was the rival crew of the Van der Linde gang? Your final answer was O'Driscoll. That answer, and is what chooses whether you go off with a verbal warning or if you get a citation. That answer is correct. Congratulations, sir. You get off with nothing but a verbal warning. So, Mr. Lucas, you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you later. Make sure you keep on driving safely.
Officer, no offense, but I hope I don't see you.
Well, you never know. You might pass in the next quiz next time, and you might walk off with a cash reward.
Alright, I appreciate it, officer, very much.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day. And drive safely. Ooh, that was fun. I like that. I like that. That was, oh my gosh, that was great. So he passed pretty well. I feel like that. I don't expect anyone to pass that second to last one there, as that one, like, no one would know. Oh my gosh.